Hello and welcome to Mission Alive. Today I'd like to tell you a story that happened to me when I went to the Trobriand Islands. I'd gone to Papua New Guinea and to Milne Bay, and I'd worked in Dio, then I'd worked in Bedoya on Ferguson Island, and now I was moving to my third place, Trobriand Islands. I was to stay there for 7 years. This isn't really my story, it's a story of the sister I was working with. She was teaching her children the meaning of words. And when you're learning a new language, you really like to learn new words. So she taught her children this day these 3 new words: cannibal, nomad, and witch. And the children loved those 3 words. They knew what they meant. A cannibal was somebody who ate people, who ate human flesh. Cannibal, witch, an old woman who wore a pointed hat and dressed in black. If you've seen the film Wizard of Oz, you'll know what a witch is like. And the third one was nomad, somebody who moves from place to place. So at the convent in those days, we had small children living with us, little babies. We had Loretto, whose mother had died from breast cancer. We had Tom Wheeler, whose mother had had depression after he was born. And we had Indalua, whom the people were putting in the grave to bury with her mother when her mother died in childbirth because there was nobody to look after that baby. When one of her old uncles went down and lifted the little girl out of the grave and brought her to us. And finally we had William. William was a lovely little boy, older than the others, but he came to us because his mother was a TB carrier. And every time he went back to her, he went down to death's doors, came back to us, and we nursed him back again. So we had these 4 little ones in the house. So suddenly one day at lunchtime, when the children were all out on the playground, the girls came running over saying, "Sisters, sisters, take the babies upstairs, take the babies upstairs." We said, "Why?" "Sister, hurry up and do it, take the babies upstairs, quickly, quickly, there's big danger." So because they were so agitated, and we didn't know what it was all about, we took the babies upstairs. When we took the babies upstairs, they said, "Look out the window." So we looked out the window, and there on the playground was a little old woman. Truly, she was like a witch. She was dressed in black from top to toe. All her skin was black with ashes, like the Trobriand Islands did when somebody died. They covered themselves with black ashes. She was covered in black, and she only wore black clothes. Then they said, "She's a witch. She can make magic. She can do spells. And she's a nomad. She just goes from place to place. She hasn't got any place to live. And she's a cannibal because she takes small children and she eats them." They were really serious. They really believed it. So we kept the babies upstairs for a long time, and the little old lady just walked around the playground in a circle, going past everybody, and everybody sat very still and very silent, eating their lunch. Nobody dared to move in case she took them. Then after a while, she just turned, walked out the gate, and down the road, and disappeared. We never saw her again. And the children said to us, "Sister, there's always only one. There's always only one. When she goes, another one will turn up. But she's the one for now. She's a cannibal because she eats small babies. She's a nomad because she travels from place to place. And she's a witch because she can make magic spells." So we had to be very careful for the next few days, they said, in case she had dropped a spell and left it behind. So that was some of the things they believed. You know, we believe in witches, we believe in fairies. Everybody believes in some sort of thing. And so in the Trobriand Islands, that's what they believed about this little old woman. Anyhow, it's a good thing to pray for that poor little old woman, because I often think of her being a nomad. I think that's the real one, that she had no home. She just went from place to place. So I hope you look after your home and keep it a nice place for people to live in. Goodbye for now.